There is one great news. I cannot show you directly because I have an NVIDIA card, but if you are having an AMD card, OpenCL should work now with cycles. That means you can now use cycles to render on your GPU. That is a settings you can select under Device and then GPU Compute. But before that, you should go to File, User Preferences, and then to System. And below under Compute Device, where it reads CUDA for me, you should have the option OpenCL. And below there, you will be able to select your graphics card. But one thing to note is that it will only work on newer AMD cards. The Blender developers have compiled a list. The link to this list is in the description of the video, and it shows all the graphics cards by AMD that should work now. And also here in the support status, it reads that you should install the very latest driver for your operating system. And another thing to note is that OpenCL seems to be completely broken on Apple for both AMD and Intel, which means that Apple user will have to wait for Cycles OpenCL a little longer, unfortunately. And another thing to note is that the features are still somewhat limited for AMD. In the features list, you see that you will not get transparent shadows, no volume rendering, no correlated multi-jitter sampling. Okay, I don't think you will really need this, but another thing that's missing is the branch path trace integrator. But all in all, the features should be fine enough to get most scenes done. And another thing I'd like you to note, if your graphics card is not on this list, it might still work, but you'll need a little knowledge of your operating system, because if you want to check whether your AMD card still works, even though it's not on the supported list, you can add the following environment variable this here, with the one I have highlighted. And for this, you will need to know how to set up an environment variable. It's different in Windows than it is on Linux, but if you do this, you might enjoy cycles rendering even on an unsupported AMD card.